What's going on, guys? This is United Sports coming back at you with another video. Of course, yesterday we had a review of Undertaker versus AJ Styles from part 1 of WrestleMania. That was the Boneyard match. If you haven't watched that video, guys, it's in the link in the description below. Go check it out. And I want to hear your feedback on all these reviews at WrestleMania. So last night, guys, Sunday, we had part 2 of WrestleMania. And guys, it was just, I really enjoyed it again. I thought it was brilliant. And once again, under the circumstances WWE are performing at the moment, you know, what's going on in the world, just to get that release from, you know, scrolling through Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be, and just constantly thinking of this virus that's taken over our whole lives at the moment. You know, it's constantly on the news. No matter where you look, you see it. So just to be able to switch off on Saturday night and Sunday night, and I don't even think I thought about it once. The only time I thought about it probably was during the Edge and Randy Orton match, because Edge and Randy were just touching everything as they went around the building. But I don't know about you guys at home, but I just constantly kept thinking did they wash their hands? You know, is that stuff being sanitized after? I don't know why. It's just a frame of mind I'm sure we're all in at the moment. But yeah, guys, part 2 of WrestleMania was sick. In this review, I'm mostly going to be talking about the Firefly Funhouse. I'm going to be covering mostly that match in this video, if you want to call it a match or not. I'm also going to talk a bit about Randy Orton and Edge. But for a full WrestleMania review, guys, make sure to check out the channel later on. Maybe today or tomorrow, I'm going to do a full WrestleMania review, maybe. So it could be anywhere up to an hour. I might even live stream it, I don't know. But yeah, guys, getting back to WrestleMania. First of all, I just want to talk about Edge and Randy Orton. I thought it was an absolutely brilliant match. Once again, under the circumstances, Joe, they did the best they could. They tried to do something different. I'm just glad they didn't keep it in the ring. It was a last man standing match. They need to get creative, and especially after I think it was like a street fight between Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. You know, there's a lot of things that these guys couldn't repeat in this match, so they really had to get creative. They started off in the ring. Randy, of course, pretended to be the cameraman, slipped into the ring, delivered that RKO out of nowhere, and then they went fighting into the backstage area, the performance center. There was one controversial moment. I don't think I noticed that really until Dave Meltzer pointed it out on Twitter, but there was a moment where Randy tried to almost hang Edge with this cable from a weight rope. And it was probably it was a bit too fresh in the mind. Of course, if you know anything about how Chris Benoit eventually committed suicide, you know, that was a major part in it. You know, that's the equipment he used and stuff like that. So I don't know if WWE were thinking when they did that, or if it was just, you know, non-intentional, or what it was. But yeah, they probably could have used something else in that matter. But yeah, they continued to fight backstage. It carried out into the parking lot area, and you know, they were just going back and forth. Mostly it was just thrown into walls, punching, stuff like that. There was a few times where I kind of felt like I was tuning out the match, would be on Twitter, stuff like that. But yeah, overall I think people seemed to enjoy the match. There was one cool spot actually when Edge did with a flying elbow off the top of he climbed up a ladder, jumped off a cage, put a Randy through a table. At the end of the match they ended up on top of a truck. RKOs, you know, there's chokeholds, but it ended up with a concerto from Edge to Randy Orton. Edge coming out as your winner. But yeah, it was overall a good match. I don't know if it was a match I would be like running back to watch again, but as I say, guys, the circumstances these guys are performing in, really good effort and well produced match. Yeah, there's only one more thing really to talk about. I'm gonna leave the championship matches, like Charlotte's match, Drew McIntyre's big win, stuff like that, for another video maybe. But just getting on to the Firefly Funhouse. I always think I'm going to mess that up. But guys, this I actually tweeted out. Go check out my Twitter, guys. It's in the link in the description below as well. But like I said, I've never done drugs in my life, you know, but watching that match, it was almost, I felt like this is what it must be like to be on drugs. I don't know, people described it as being on acid or something. That's the only way I can describe it. I don't know, this, just like the Boneyard match the night before, guys, this was unbelievably well produced. It was so creative. You know, I think it was one of them things, even while I was watching it, it's one of these matches or segments, whatever you want to call it, you need to go and watch back again just to get a lot of understanding of what the story they're trying to tell. You know, there's a lot of topics and stuff they hit on that were just really, you know, it was just really creative and futuristic and stuff like that. And there's so much storytelling. In particular, the one moment, guys. Of course, I'm repping NWO today for life, but there's one moment in the match segment, whatever you want to call it, where of course John Cena came out and he was giving it the hell yes and stuff for the NWO, and I was thinking it was almost like they were trying to show John Cena the route this man here went down, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, but they're trying to hint that this is, you know, what Cena could have done. He could have turned on his friends, just like Hulk Hogan did at Bash on the Beach back in, I think, about 96 in WCW. They're like hinting at what route. They're giving him two routes. The route that he did choose. You know, it showed all his classic moments from WrestleMania against Batista, stuff like that. Then it showed like which way he could have went, and that way is way Hulk Hogan went. You know, that's what they were hinting at. You know, like the heel persona Hogan had, Hollywood Hogan. It was just so creative. You know, showing Eric Bischoff, stuff like that as well. And then just the storytelling at the end when Bray has him in his arms about to deliver the finisher, and he says to him, Joe, he goes back over the promo Cena gave that, you know, Wyatt would amount to nothing, stuff like that. It was just brilliant from start to finish. Let me know, guys, in the comment section down below, what did you think of this match? Would you like to see a match like this again? Was it something you'd just like to see as a once-off? You know, like just like the Boneyard match as well. Do you think they'll do more of these matches? You know, of course, people are saying it's similar to what Matt Hardy did with the whole, like, I can't remember the whole delete thing, you know, the third dimension, whatever that was called. I can't remember at this time, but like, you know, it is different. I think it's very futuristic. It's very creative from WWE. I think if they continue to produce matches like this to save them maybe for big events, maybe for SummerSlam or WrestleMania, I don't think they should overdo them. If we saw them every week, I think they'd lose their, like, their creativity and stuff. And I just think whoever, you know, produced the Boneyard and the Firefly match, Funhouse or whatever it was called, deserves a raise, because it was just spectacular, guys. A lot of people are saying they didn't like it. You know, I've seen a lot of people say that online, but I just said, for anything, guys, just have your own opinion on it. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys at home enjoyed it. As I said, WWE have done a phenomenal job, guys, the last few days, few weeks. You know, like, they're performing under such bad circumstances at the moment. Can you imagine, like, even some of the bumps have been taken, like, during Raws, SmackDowns, and especially for WrestleMania. You know, for WrestleMania, the performers usually always rely on adrenaline from the crowd, you know, getting them pumped up, getting them amped up to take them big bumps. And of course, that wasn't there last night. It wasn't there the last two nights. Pin drop silence when they're taking them hard hits to the concrete floor outside the ring. So these moments are very hard to get over without a crowd there, I can assure you that. So well done to everyone in the WWE. I just want to say thank you to WWE as well, because in my mind they completed their task. They did what they promised. They do what they always do. They just let you escape from reality for a little while and just enjoy some entertainment, and that's all it is. You know, even the whole match, I think, with Dolph Ziggler and the Amanda Roses, I can't remember. I haven't been in and out of wrestling so much that I have to pick up on the names again. I'm sure I'll get there, but you know, even that storytelling for that, it was just silly, it was funny, stuff like that. I really enjoy that. So yeah, 10 out of 10 to WWE. Personally, I know it wasn't the greatest WrestleMania of all time, I'm not saying that, but for the circumstances they were performing under, probably just the only entertainment company in the world still going, you know, still trying to entertain the fans. And I just want to say thank you very much to all the performers. And yeah, guys, make sure to stay safe, wash your hands, keep social distancing, all that good stuff. And you know, we'll be out of this before you know it. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Please leave a like on this video, subscribe to United Sports, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.